Hello, friends. Imagine your loved ones, parents, or relatives traveling from abroad, coming to America, be it from India, China, and Europe, and ended up in urgent care or in an emergency here in America once they fell sick. Of course, no one think these kind of scenarios, especially when we talk about our old parents that are coming to meet us here in America. It's altogether a different excitement. However, life can throw unexpected challenges our way, as it did for me when my dad, visiting us from India, experienced some chest discomfort, and then I had to take multiple visits to urgent care and specialists here in America. The first thing you might think, why I'm making this video. So in sharing this experience, I aim to shed light to the nuances of the complex American healthcare system, especially for those individuals who are unfamiliar with these system here in America. Unlike countries in India, where the healthcare is very affordable, or in Europe, where healthcare is predominantly free, right? In America or US, this operate the whole healthcare operate in a very expensive model. Consequently, having a comprehensive health insurance, especially for visitors, are absolutely crucial. Planning, thorough research, and selecting an insurance that actually works is imperative. So if you guys are curious to know which insurance I bought, overall my experience visiting urgent care and specialist uh, with this visitors insurance, and my overall learning, and seek some essential tips before you guys plan to purchase your own travelers insurance. Watch my video till the end to find all the answers. So there are few major visitor insurance platform that I'm sure you guys might have heard of it, or you guys have already used it. One is pretty famous everywhere, especially in all, I'd say, across all my friends and colleagues, even in all my like Facebook friends, is the Insubi. Other are like visitor plans, I think .com something, and the INF. So in general, every time I think whenever my parents visited us previously, I always bought a random insurance from among all of these options which I just mentioned. uh, and then we just need to provide the basic information, age, and of the name, and they're coming from India, and then select a specific amount of coverage and a deductible, and that's it. So pretty much uh, that's what I didn't do this time. So I did a thorough research this time. So that's why I thought to document all my journey with you guys, just an experience. So maybe it's helpful to others. So this time, when my dad and my mom they visited us, I bought it from INF. So I'm going to share the link of the INF in the description so that you can just go and click and see yourself. So before I talk about my experience of using this specific INF insurance with you guys, I want to highlight from my learning five important things that you guys should be aware of before you actually plan to buy an insurance. So even I will say, before you thought of bringing your old parents or maybe a relative from abroad to America. So the five things for the visitor insurance that are like absolutely must to know. One is the total coverage, is the amount of you're trying to uh, get for your visiting travelers. Second thing is the deductible amount. Third is whether this insurance or the plan is going to cover the pre-existing condition. Like if your mom and dad already have some like diabetes issues, I'm sure the blood pressure and some cardiovascular disease, that's like all these things are considered under the pre-existing criteria. Fourth is the coverage type, meaning uh, whether this insurance is basically fixed or comprehensive. And the fifth, which to me is the most important, is actually to identify the hospitals nearby your house, within your reach, whether if you can commute or not commute with your car, that actually accept this insurance. Because you don't want that you buy insurance, you're paying premium for a few months, and then one day you need to take your visiting travelers, your parents, whoever is, to an urgent care hospital, even a general physician, and you realize, and the doctor say, oh, we don't accept this insurance which you bought, so it's total loss, right? So that's why you have to make sure that whatever insurance you buy, and you basically get a list of all the nearby hospitals, urgent cares, that accept that insurance, and then you can basically locate. You don't have to waste, especially in a time of emergency. You don't want to waste your time in calling all the hospitals in urgent care just to know, oh, you guys accept this insurance or not. That's so. Now coming back to my dad's story, so he had a chest discomfort on the night of the Labor Day, and actually my Apple Watch notify me my dad is having an atrial fibrillation issue. I actually made another video documenting how this Apple Watch ECG helped me to basically track his atrial fibrillation scenario on that night very precisely. So I'm going to share the link of that video in the description below. If you guys want to know, you can watch that video too. So now the important part is INF, which the insurance plan I bought is kind of a, I will say, platform, because the real insurance provider here is United Healthcare PPO. So because I want to be very transparent here, so this is the United Healthcare PPO, I'll say, digital insurance card, which I got it for my dad when I bought this insurance. I just want to show you guys. Uh, so that's just a piece of information that you will also get when you buy this insurance. It's from INF. It's a United Healthcare PPO. Back to my story, where I was in with my dad during his chest discomfort scenario. So at that time, in order to find out which physician or urgent care will accept our United Healthcare PPO insurance, I went to United Healthcare Link website. That basically there is a link where I can need to put my zip code, and I can basically get the list of all the doctors and urgent care that accept this insurance. So of course I don't want to travel more. So within, I try to find within 5 miles, or like within like 10 miles of my house, if someone can accept this insurance. So here is my kind of frustration begins. So then I got a bunch of urgent care physicians. The list came out. It says on the website of United Healthcare PPO, they accept this plan. So now I'm calling them one by one, and that to me, it's a big surprise that most of this primary care physician, they either deny this United Healthcare PPO plan, or they say they don't have an appointment now. Then of course the second option is the urgent care. So I call few urgent cares, same. Most of them basically they deny this plan. Fortunately, I found out one urgent care that actually very close to my house, and it say, yeah, they accept United Healthcare PPO plan. So immediately at that time, I took my dad. Now we are basically in this urgent care, and there are more drama. So the receptionist told me they could not validate my father's member ID of this United Healthcare PPO. So the member ID, which is on the United Healthcare PPO plan, is based on the receptionist. It's not valid. That's what she told me in the urgent care. So, but she says since they accept United Healthcare PPO plan, they're going to accept the patient. So one thing I want to here mention here in America, that generally they accept the patient. They will not deny a treatment to any individual whether you have insurance or not. So that's good. Finally, now the receptionist part is over. Now the doctor was there. My dad went inside with this doctor. They took the basic, blood pressure. They have the ECG machine, EKG machine here. It's called EKG in India. It's called ECG, basically electrocardiogram. So EKG is done, and then so now we are done from this urgent care. Now again, we back to the receptionist to get the bill, and that's again more drama. So since the receptionist could not validate this member ID of my dad, they say they don't know the bill. So that's amazing, right? So at that day, they could not basically give me a bill. And till now, it's more than 2 months of my visit to this urgent care. I didn't receive any bill. Absolutely no bill. This is amazing. So till now, I'm in utter dark regarding the amount of the bill that I will be getting in some time in near future. I have no idea, and of course, that's kind of frustrating, right? But in short, to summarize this, my experience, this INF plan, it worked for me because eventually they accepted this United Healthcare PPO plan. My dad have seen this doctor in the urgent care. So that part is definitely this worked. But of course, the bill part is not clear to me. It's just kind of frustrating. So same story happened with me with the specialist visit also. So I'm going to update you guys once I actually receive the bill. Of course, I don't know when. So that's it for me. If you guys have your own visitor insurance story or experience, feel free to post in the comment section below. And of course, if you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching.